Hi everyone, welcome. My name is Jenna, fitness coordinator in Bedford. Today we are back for our hardcore glutes class. As always, 45 minutes we're working on glute work, lower body, and core. This week, if you did see in the Slack channel, Alex posted that we were working on glutes this week and hip flexors for our 5K exercise of the week. So if you haven't been keeping up, each week we're doing an exercise of the week to prep everyone for our upcoming 5K in May. So again, as mentioned, this week is going to be glutes and hip flexors, which works out well because every Tuesday, we're always working our hips, glutes, hamstrings, quads, everything. So we're going to do pretty much what we do each week, a couple different exercises that are working your glutes, hamstrings, quads, etc. in hopes that this helps you prep for the 5K. For today's workout, you need weights if you have them. I'm going to do no weights today, so if you want to use weights, feel free to use them, light to medium. Again, as I said, I won't be using any. I'm just going to go body weight today, just taking it a little bit lighter. We'll start with the warm-up, get into our exercises, do them about 3 to 4 times through, and we'll end with a plank challenge. I know we've been working on our planks, so we're going to be doing a little bit of a challenge at the end. Let's start with our warm-up. Hopefully my audio is a little bit better than it has been. Some new ear pods here, thanks to Jess. So we'll see how this audio comes out. But for now, let's start with our warm-up body weights. Here we are, just opening up the hips. Nice and low, keeping that chest up. Doing a nice dynamic warm-up to make sure we're mobile, ready to go. Heart rate is rising just a little bit. Good. Do a few more of those. Opening up your hips. Okay, let's do some hip circles. Speaking of opening up our hips, hip openers. Coming front to the side and all the way back. Big circle. Just missed that. Hope everyone's having a great day so far. I'm a little bit disappointed the weather isn't as nice as it was last week, but hopefully summer is coming. Other side with those hip openers. We're here. Good. Take your time. Let's do one more. Good. I'm going to have you walk out to an inchworm. So you're walking out, hips are back, walking yourself out to a plank, tapping at the top of your plank, and then walking your feet, hands back in. So your feet stay here the whole time on the ground. They don't move at all. Again, hinge back, walk yourself out to that plank, and tap at the top, and bring yourself back to the starting position. Again, leading with your head, feeling that pull in your hamstrings, activating your core a bit in that plank. Nice job. Let's do 5 more of those. Or 5 total, sorry. Just do 3 more total. I'm very sore today. So again, I'm not using weights. So if you have them, feel free to use them. Do what feels best for you. You don't need to push it every single day. Go based on how you're feeling in this moment. All right. Let's open up the upper body. So let's do some shoulder rolls, just rolling back. A nice circle behind you. And then when you're ready, bring it forward, just like you're shrugging those shoulders. Here. Good. Shake it out. Head circles. Can't forget about the neck and our spine. So we're looking down and up. Here, chin tucked. Chin all the way up. I'm having some trouble keeping this ear pod in my ear. All right. Awesome. And then finally, we're going to take some moving side lunges. So starting on the ground, hands flat, nice wide stance, just moving into your lunge back through the middle. So my hands stay on the ground, moving back into that hip, side to side. Nice deep stretch in that inner thigh. Good. Nice job. Let's go one more each side. Nice big lunge. Hands are on the floor. Okay, walk those feet in. All right. Are we ready to get started? So we have a couple different exercises. Sometimes we do 2 blocks. We have a little bit of a longer block. We're going to go through it 3 or 4 times and then end with our plank challenge. So I'm going to go through the exercises with you. Again, weights or no weights. To do that, get a glute bridge. You're on the floor here. Make sure you can see me. Feet flat on the ground, hands by your side, lifting your hips all the way up towards the sky. Squeeze at your glutes and core at the top. We're doing 12. So you're all the way up here. Squeeze. Lower control on the way down. Feet are flat. You're driving through those heels, squeezing at the top again, lowering back down. You're going to do 12 of those glute bridges. After that, we're going to move into our single leg deadlift, weighted or unweighted. Sometimes it can be easier with weight just because that weight is kind of pulling you down and helping you to kind of find your balance by pulling you towards the ground. So that's why I think sometimes with the single leg deadlifts, weights can be a little bit easier. Again, I'm going to go without weight. I'm going to start on my right foot for that right side, 10 each leg. So if I'm here, standing on my right foot, I'm hinging back into that deadlift. My left foot is off the ground. Shoulders stay parallel. Hips stay parallel to the ground. So I'm going back, back, back. Notice how far back my hips are. Once I feel that pull, come all the way back up to reset. That's 1. Again, we're going back here, squeezing the core. That's 2. We want to be careful when we're doing these. We don't all of a sudden externally rotate that hip. The hip has to stay down the whole time to find that balance. So again, 10 each side, then you'll switch to the other side. Then you have standing leg raises for 20 total. So you can either do 10 each side or 20 total alternating. If you have a weight, again, I'm not using weights, but I'll show you. If you have a weight, say you're holding it in your left arm above your head, you're going to lift your right foot 10 times. So here, squeezing. This is all core work. You're also lifting your legs. You are using your hips and lower body as well. 10 each side. And then you can switch to the other side. If you're doing it without weight, like I am, you can just lift your legs 20 times total here. Squeezing your core. Or maybe I'll use the weight for that. We'll see how I'm feeling. But when you're holding that weight, just make sure that you don't have this arch in your back. You're holding the weight above your head. Tuck your ribs in. Nice neutral spine. Hold that neutral spine while you lift that leg. Again, for 10 each side. And then finally, you have kneeling glute kickbacks. Glutes, glutes, glutes. So you're here in your tabletop position. 12 each side, starting with one side at a time. Want to make sure I have enough room here. We're actually going to do a straight leg glute kickback. So if I'm here, toe and everything, hip rotated towards the ground, we're here for 12. I don't even let it touch the ground. If you want to have it tap really lightly, that's fine. But we're controlling that kickback for 12 each side. All right, so those are your exercises. We're going to go through those 3 or 4 times, and then we'll go into our plank challenge. So grab what you need for those glute bridges, single leg deadlifts, standing leg raises, and kneeling glute kickbacks with a straight leg. Are we ready? Again, let's start from the top. Nice and strong, giving your best effort throughout the entire workout. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Here are 12 glute bridges all the way up, squeezing out the top. Hands are by your side on the floor. We're breathing. Good. Nice job here. We have about 4 more. Control. You want to add that weight on your hips, feel free. Give me one last one all the way up. Good, and shake it out. Nice job. We're going to get right into those single leg deadlifts, 10 each side. All right, taking our time, it's really important to find that balance. I'm going to make sure I have enough space here. All right, first side for 10. Coming down towards the ground, hips stay parallel. Squeezing my core. Shoulders are also in line, so nothing is rotating. This nice strong stance here. Working that hamstring. Nice job. I'm really focusing on finding my balance. It's easy for you to look at one thing, stare at it, focus. Always helps me instead of kind of wandering my eyes. It can be tricky to balance. Good, you have 2 more on this side. Keep it up. See that last one? Beautiful. Nice job. Let's switch sides. My right side always is better than my left. I am a righty, that's okay. Single leg movements help us figure out what we need to work on. I need to work on my left side, so switching sides might not look prettiest, but we're going to work on it. Same thing for 10 reps. Here we go. Maybe you feel like this is more challenging than the other side, that's okay. Take your time, no rush here. We're breathing through these movements. Really nice job. Keep up the good work. Four more to go on this side. If you have that weight, keep it close to your body just like my arm is here. I'm pretending like I'm holding that weight. It's kind of brushing almost on the side of my leg. Keeping everything nice and tight. One more. Good, shake it out. Shake out those legs. Nice job. Standing leg raises, 20 total or 10 each side. I'm going to grab my dumbbell or my kettlebell. Why not? I'm going to focus on one side at a time. Opposite arm as leg coming up. Nice neutral spine. Let's get that weight above our heads. There we go. Already activating that core. Lifting that leg. Controlling it. Stepping down. Nice job. Good. There's one more on this side, all the way up towards your chest. Lower it down. Good work. Take a second before we move into the other side. I'll grab some water. All right, other arm here. I'm doing right arm and now left leg. Finding that balance already before I begin. Opposite leg comes up for 10. Good. Nice work here. 3 more. Sit up nice and tall. Good, and rest. Nice job with that core work. Let's get ready to go to the ground for our kneeling glute kickbacks. 12 each side, straight leg in our tabletop position. Same thing here, your hip stays parallel to the ground, no rotating or anything. Everything stays down. Hands are right under my shoulders. Knees are stacked under my hips. Nice comfortable position. Making sure I have enough room behind me. Alright, 12 each side. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. A little bit of a raise. Nice job. Halfway, the first side. Last 2. Squeezing. Good. Take a second, move into the other side for 12. We'll go back to the beginning with our glute bridges. Alright, other leg. Here we go. Squeezing our core. We're up for 12. Nice job. Last 2, really push. Good. Shake it out. Take that rest. Nice job. Alright, round 1 is done. Take about a minute before we go back to the top. Awesome. Alright. You're ready for those glute bridges. 12. Squeezing at the top of the movement. I'm gonna make sure you can also see me here on the floor as I'm doing these. It's important. Okay. Alright, driving through your heels. Squeezing at the top. Hands are by my side. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. All the way up for 12. Good, you're halfway there. 6 more. Here's 5. 4. Keep going. 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Nice work. Standing up for our single leg deadlifts, 10 each side, weighted or unweighted. Weight is in the opposite arm as the leg that you are standing on. Focusing on keeping those hips down. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Taking our time, breathing through these. Nice job here. Whoops. Halfway. Be tricky. We're going for 10. Take your time. Squeezing. Breathing. 1 more. Beautiful. Nice job. Alright, let's switch to the other side. For 10. All right, I'm standing on my left foot. Now to focus a little bit more on the side, that's okay. Bear 10. A bit more shaky. Hips are all the way back. Nice work here. Halfway through this side. Keep it up. One more. Back, back, back. Good, let it go. Take it out. Nice job. Let's go for those standing leg raises for the core. 20 total. I'm gonna grab my weight. Turning one side. Opposite arm as leg once again. Nice neutral spine here. Really focusing on bringing that leg up, squeezing, and slowly bringing it back down to the floor. Here we are. Up for 10. Other foot just stays flat, planted on the ground. Good work. Last two. Good, let it go. Take a second for the other side. Nice work so far. Alright, switch that weight. Bring it above your head, nice and close to your ear. Let's see those 10 leg lifts. Here we go. Nice and slow. We're breathing. Good, last two. Nice work. Alright, let it go. Moving into our last exercise. Kneeling glute kickback, straight leg, from each side from your tabletop position. Get settled there. Get ready for that first side. Working that glute. In 3, 2, 1. Here's 12 on that first side. Nice and slow, controlling. Whoops. Excuse me. Having some ear pod trouble. Apologize. Sometimes I have trouble getting ones to fit in my ears. I don't know why. Keep doing those glute kickbacks. Okay, work here. 4 more on this side. Nice little kick up in the back of the leg. Good, bring it back to center. Let's get ready for that other side. In 3, 2, 1. Let's do those last 12 here. Nice job. 2 more. 2, 1. Let it go. Really great job. Grab some water. Take some rest here. All right. So in order to make sure we have time for our plank challenge, we're going to go through everything one more time, but we're going to cut all the reps in half. So glute bridges for 6, deadlifts 5 each, leg raises 5 each, and then glute kickback 6 each. So go through those just so it's a little bit quicker, and then we will get to our plank challenge. So we'll start back up with those glute bridges for 6. Nice and quick. If you want to add weight this time around because you're lowering your reps, feel free. Back to those bridges. 3, 2, 1 for 6. Squeezing at the top. Drive through those heels. Hands by your side. Good. One more. All the way up. Good. Let it go. Nice job. All right. Single leg deadlifts. Cutting it in half for 5 each side. Take your time here. All right. Here we go. Shoulders are back. Getting ready to hinge that hip. Slight bend on the standing knee. Here we go. Keep that weight close to your body. Good. Nice work. One more with the side. Keeping those shoulders in line. Straight down towards the floor. Back up. Good work. Switch it up 5 more. The other side. Take a second. All right, let's do that other side. Back, back, back with those hips. And all the way back up to reset. Here's 2, 3, 4. All right, last one. All the way back. Nice job. Working our way down. Standing leg raises, 5 each side. Having that weight. Bringing it above head. And my weight is on my right hand, or for you it looks like my left hand. So I'm lifting up my opposite leg 5 times. A little bit of a crunch in the middle. And placing it down softly. Good. Last one. To the chest. Good. Alright, we're going to switch sides one more time. Here we go. Get nice and strong. Bringing that leg up to chest. And 5. Good. Alright, lastly. Glute kick back, 6 each side. Finish it off. You're working our tabletop. Straight leg behind us, toes pointing down towards the floor. Then cutting it in half, so one more. Squeeze. Good. Back to center. Last side. Then we are done with these exercises. Alright. Back to it. Here we go. Good, one more. Alright, nice work. Grab some water before we go into our plank challenge. I'll explain what that is. Then we'll finish it off with a stretch after the challenge. Alright. each week we've been working on core, a lot of times planks. So ended off, we're gonna do a challenge. We're gonna do a 2-minute plank, cut it down, 1-minute plank, 45-second plank, and then a 30-second plank. So it's a total of like over 4 minutes holding a plank, but you're gonna get rest in between each one. And it starts out 2 minutes, so a long time, but it slowly decreases down. So cutting it in half. Minute, cutting it down to 45, and then 30. So these can be performed in a few different ways. Let me just make sure you can see. This can be a high plank on your hands, like so. So you're here, everything is in one straight line, holding. It can also be on your elbows. So here, holding. So everything's in line. You can also take this to a half plank. So half kneeling on your hands. Feet are a little bit behind you. Want to make sure you're leaning forward here so you're feeling that engagement. This is your other option here. 3 different options. It's okay if you don't sustain the entire thing, but push yourself to go for the 2 minutes, 1 minute, 45, 30. If you drop, just take a second, reset, get right back up. So we're going to start with the 2 minutes, and again, we'll rest between each one. So we'll have some time to reset and finish it off. So I'm going to have my timer begin. I will let you know. I'll try to check in halfway to make sure we're all on the same page, but I will be using my watch also while planking, so bear with me. Again, we're starting with 2 minutes, so start where you'd like. High plank, kneeling, or elbows. Okay, I'm going to start with the high plank. Really think of belly button to the ceiling, trying not to have that arch in your lower back, so keep those hips up. Hardest one is coming up. One time with this 2 minutes. After this, gets easier. Are you ready? 2 minutes in 3, 2, 1. I'm starting my timer to get into that plank. It's the little shoulders back, nice neutral spine here, pushing your hips down a little bit. So instead of being all the way up here, but all the way down here, you're somewhere in the middle. You can have a little bit of a wider stance in the back as well. We're holding for 2 minutes. Nice work. Solid so far. We're holding. It's okay if you're shaking or at some point begin to shake. That's normal. Okay, I'll try to check in here on my watch. About 40 seconds in. So we're almost at that 1 minute mark or halfway. Keep it up. Really nice job. Again, this is your hardest one. It gets easier from here, so just hold it. You are strong. Halfway. Really nice work. If you want to like move back and forth, distract yourself from this plank. Let's see, 45 seconds. We're working on our core. Think of pulling up towards the ceiling. 30 more. You got it. Oops, my earbud fell out. Apologize again. 20 more. We're holding. Last 10. Good. You can let it drop in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Shake it out. Shake those shoulders out. Nice work. 2 minutes is complete. We're going to take a minute of rest here. Hopefully you were able to hear me. Apologize. All right. Taking some more rest. Dropping it down to 1 minute, 45 seconds, and then 30. Almost there. Hardest one is over with. Grab some water. Really having a tough time with these today. All right, we're gonna get started in about 10 seconds with that 1 minute plank hold. Got this. Believe that you can. Yeah, we're cutting that time right in half. Should feel easy compared to the other one. Count you in, keep you updated throughout. All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1. 1 minute, get into that plank, high plank, kneeling, or on your elbows. Big belly button to the ceiling. Again, not here, but somewhere in the middle. Good job. Nice work. Let's see. Already halfway there. Good job. All right, we're coming up on 15 seconds left. Five more. 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Really great job. 2 down, 2 more to go. We have our 45-second one coming up, and then 30 seconds. So let's give us a minute of rest here. Shake it out. Shoulders. It's going to be nice and quick. Keeps getting easier. 30 more seconds of rest, and we'll get into that plank. We're all feeling good, ready to go. We're almost to the end, so keep it up. All right. Let's do this. 45 seconds. Get into that plank in 3, 2, 1. Here we go, nice and strong. Same thing as before. Can handle this. See where we're at. We're halfway. Great job. You've got this. 10 seconds. Beautiful. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it drop. Ooh. Really great job again. One more left to go. Let's give us some rest here. 45 seconds. Time it out. And then all you have left is 30 seconds. It feels super easy. You went from 2 minutes to now 30 seconds of work. And then we can stretch. All right, 10 more seconds of rest. Get into that plank position. I will count you in. Let's see. In 3, 2, 1. Last 30 seconds. Good, look nice and strong. Last one. Here we are. Just about halfway. Keep it up. 5 seconds. Squeeze. 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Really nice work. Take a second. You are done. You finished it all. You should be so proud of yourselves. Great job with those planks. Let's stretch. Let's start where we are on the floor with our lower back and abdominal muscles. So seal stretch, pushing on your hands over your toes. Close your eyes. Let yourself go. Okay, we're holding. Good. From here, let's come into our downward dog. So you can kind of keep your hands where they are. Press your toes into the ground, and now just bring your butt to the ceiling as we push back. Pedal it out. Let's try to get one heel down to the ground at a time. Let's rock our quad stretch. So grab your ankle, pull it in. Good. Line up those knees. Good. Let it go. Stretch to the other side. We are. Good. Shake it off. Crossing one leg over the other. Hands down to the ground. Keep a nice flat back. Stretching over. You're gonna touch your toes. Good. Other side. Other leg crosses over. Here. Reach all the way down. Shake the legs out. Let's widen our stance. Grab both your ankles and pull yourself in. Lots of legs today, so we'll make sure we're stretching. And pull yourself in. Push those hands to the ground. Continue to feel that stretch in the back of your legs. Alright, we're going to roll it in. Slow. Head comes up last. So slight bend in your knees. Take your time, one vertebra at a time, lifting from your core. Here, bring those arms up. And let it go. Really awesome job today. Thanks so much for coming to your hardcore glutes class. Save this one, do it for your 5K prep, working a lot on glutes and hip flexors. And I hope to see you next week. Thank you.